Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Ratchet Clank game. We're going to be seeing all the stuff that's on the little screen here, on the bigger screen soon. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So once again, I had quite a time trying to get this Elgato thing to get working. And it's, you know, Insomniac Games, you know, Ratchet Clank up your arsenal. This, okay, well, I'll explain over time, but, and I'll probably repeat things over time. But, this game right here, it would be my favorite. It probably would, if it wasn't for a few things. But, you know, yes, I want subtitles on. By the way, let's play this real quick because this is funny to watch. Just because Captain Quark is the thing.
Greetings, Quark Cadets. This is Captain Quark, here to teach you everything you need to know about playing a multiplayer game. Let's get started.
Well, you know what? Actually, I might want to save that for if me and Corey ever, or me and someone ever, play the multiplayer. I want to play that just to get us started. Anyway. Also, I'd like to explain that a few things here soon. Well, maybe after the first cutscene plays.
My Blargian Snagglebeast devours your mutant swamp fly. Oh yeah, I bet you didn't see that one coming. Hey, what are you doing?
Check and mate.
What? That's cheating!
On the contrary, the rules clearly state that the Blargian Snagglebeast has an allergic reaction to swamp flies that last 2 turns. Ooh, it is on again.
Your luck is extraordinary, sir. But do you lose as gracefully as you will?
I would not know, Maximilian. I never lose.
There is a first time for everything. Agent Clank! You missed! So much for the famous secret agent.
Shocking. Bring the car around, Jeeves, and mind the ejector seat this time.
Stay tuned for more Secret Agent Clank.
That was terrific.
Yeah, great. Change the channel.
But the man said to stay tuned.
We continue our live coverage from Velden. Just hours ago, the planet was attacked without warning by a terrifying alien race known as the Tyrannoids. Officials believe that an evil robotic supervillain known as Dr. Nefarious is the mastermind behind the Tyrannoid attack. As you can see, the Galactic Rangers are putting up a valiant fight, but they are no match for these tentacle-eyed terrors. Indeed, this backwater planet may be completely destroyed in a matter of hours. Darla Gratch, Channel 64 News.
We're going home.
But Velden is in the Solana galaxy. Oh no, not the gravimetric warp drive. The untested gravimetric warp drive. The one you built from Blargian scrap metal?
Coming?
We are doomed.
You were saying?
I stand corrected.
I just hope we're not too late.
Also, there's a little issue here. Again, I'll explain it a bit. Well, okay, I'll go ahead and explain it. Do you notice how the sounds are a bit off from how he's traveling? By the way, we're back at Velden. That was some kind of issue that they never seemed to update or fix or anything, so... You know. Anyway. So yeah.
Greetings, Client 91802, and welcome back to the Solana Galaxy.
Well, thank you for greeting me. Oh, I can't remember if I can... Okay, I can. And you actually don't start out this time without Clank. Like the first two. I mean, obviously in the... Yeah.
These must be the Galactic Rangers.
Hey, look! It's a new sergeant!
Huh?
Hey, Sarge, you can have my gun. There's too many of them! We're all gonna die!
So, I'll go ahead and start out with... I mean, over time I'll explain some things that are better, some things that are worse in this game, but basically,
Press circle to fire
I get
your
it.
shock blaster.
I know. So, about my save data, I'll explain that here in a bit. Again, there's another cutscene about to come up, but we'll see.
Am I glad to see you, Sarge? We're pinned down by that enemy vehicle. Somebody's gotta take it out.
Let me guess. That somebody is me.
We gotta volunteer. Here, Sarge, take this. We'll cover you. From back there!
Try using the nitro launcher against that vehicle.
Okay. So there shouldn't be another cutscene for a few minutes.
To select weapons,
Yes.
hold triangle and select an icon with the left analog stick.
She sounds a lot more excited in this one than the previous two games. So my save data
Hold L1 to precisely
is,
target your weapon.
so my save data for, the original Ratchet Clank and Ratchet Clank 2, okay, so I got another PS3 recently.
You can reverse the camera controls in the options menu.
Hold on just a moment. Okay, so I got well, quote-unquote new, PS3 recently. I'm reading a message as I'm doing this. So I'm just moving around just so I won't have to pause it. whoa. But I got another PS3, well, sort of recently. It was like back in September. Like either early September or late August. I don't remember for sure. I think it may have been like early September. And what I didn't realize was like some of this like random bits of saved data could not transfer over to another PS3 for some reason, which is extremely stupid. Like, it doesn't make any sense why, but that's the case. You would think that you'd be able to transfer any save data. I mean, you know, unless it's like DLC stuff, and that's more understandable. You need the...
Your maximum nanotech level has increased.
But even then, you know. By the way, see... no, we didn't pass by it yet. You may recognize some of this area. But like, but yeah, so that means that my save data for Ratchet Clank 1 and 2 did not transfer over to this PS3. So what I did was I went through the games again, and I basically got just about everything, or you know, almost 100% completed them. Which obviously the first one took a little bit of time, considering I had to do a lot of, well, sort of grinding. I had to do it in the second one as well, but luckily the second one's my favorite, and I had a lot of fun doing it. But anyway, I upgraded all the normal weapons, not fully. I mean, I didn't get any mega weapons, but I may save that for another playthrough anyway. So yeah, so what I ended up doing was, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be right back. We're back. Oh yeah. So I tried to unpause it with the start button, which is how you pause it to begin with, but you can't press the pause button again to unpause it. You have to press the triangle button, or triangle, or no, just triangle. Which doesn't really make much sense. Can kind of throw you off, but at least, if anything, at least you can say, well, by the way, look at this. This was Ratchet's home.
What's the situation?
The Noids have fallen back to a base in F sector. We have orders to go in and take them out. F sector? No way. Game over, man. We're all gonna end up as scrap metal.
Get back in there, Trooper. We've got a planet to save.
Sir, yes, sir.
So some things are a little bit different in this game compared to the first two. But anyway, yeah, this was Ratchet's home. But yeah, the PS3 situation. The PS3 situation. Yeah, it was kind of dumb. But yeah, I went through.
Stay frosty, people. The Noids could be hiding anywhere.
Got just about everything in those games. I think I actually got a little more than what I did before. Whenever I actually played through the game, really, like on the channel. So if I ever come back to it, you may see a lot more to it. But there was a point where, like, the way I decided to grind, like, you know, use that cheat to grind, and where I got a lot more bolts. I just kept it there. I was thinking there was something back here. But yeah, like, what I decided to do to grind was I actually left the PS3 on overnight. And like, just had that thing going, and it actually stayed the whole time, and by the time I got done, it was nearly 500,000 bolts. Which is, in Ratchet Clank 1, that's a lot. I mean, that is a lot of bolts for Ratchet Clank 1 standards. The original Ratchet Clank 1. I don't know what they're gonna do with this whole reboot stuff. But I think, honestly, I think that the reboot game was more or less, I mean, hopefully it's this situation. I mean, they could have actually just completely rebooted it, but I think for that it was more just to promote the movie. Like, they made a game out of it, yeah, and like they actually worked on it, and the game was much better than the movie. But, you know what I mean, like, I think it was mainly to promote the movie, the reason they have a reboot story, rather than, you know, but I don't know, they could be rebooting the series in general, restarting the series.
To strafe, hold down L2 or R2 while running.
Although I don't think it really needed to be rebooted. I mean, yeah, it's kind of fallen a little bit, sure, but it could have improved. I mean, they sort of improved with,
Your weapon has upgraded. Weapons upgrade automatically when they're used frequently.
Yes.
Hold circle to charge.
But yeah, I think they're going to. I'm walking around here so I can talk. I think they're going to probably either go back to the story, or like I said, they could just be going back to it.
Sir, we have a transmission from the president.
How are things on the front lines, soldier? Is that Secret Agent Clank?
Greetings, sir. We are here to help.
Well, this is an honor, and I see you brought your chauffeur along.
What? No. Hold on a second, sir.
Agent Clank, we must stop Dr. Nefarious. As you may know, only one man has ever faced him and survived. I've just received a top secret report on that man's whereabouts. Here, take a look.
On tonight's episode of Nature's Mysteries, we examine the Florana tree beast. Deep in the dense growth of Florana's Jambu forest lives a mysterious creature. Or maybe he doesn't. It's one of Nature's Mysteries.
I seen him run right through our camping site. He was buck naked, screaming and holding a banana. Or maybe it weren't a banana. It could be
one of Nature's Mysteries. Legend tells that this mysterious creature is actually one of the greatest superheroes who ever lived. Shamed by his recent past, he is now One of nature's mysteries. Tune in and find out the answers.
We need you to find this man. The fate of the galaxy may depend on it.
Are you sure this is the guy you're looking for, Mr. President? Yeah, he seems like kind of a, you know, wacko.
You may be right, but he's the best chance we've got. I know you boys won't let me down.
You can count on us, sir.
So it's quite obvious his accent is supposed to be like Bill Clinton. His voice is supposed to sound like Bill Clinton. It's just too bad, you know, Bill Clinton was a... Well, you know what, I'm not even going to comment on that. Instead, we're going to go here to Earth, and as they call it, Florona. No. So, in comparison to the previous two games, this one is a lot more linear in comparison. Like, yeah, the first two were linear, but they still had, like, kind of side missions. Whereas in this game, it's, there's hardly any side missions. There's secrets to be found, yes, but, like, there's hardly, like, it's mostly one path, for the most part.
Your controller can be configured with multiple button maps, including a map that places the fire command on R1. To change to a different button map, press Start, then enter the Options menu and select Controls.
You do also get the breaker in this game. If you remember what the breaker is, that's the, that's where you can, slam down like this and it breaks almost every breakable thing in your area, or around you. If not all of them. By the way, I need to do this right here. Well, actually... So getting bolts in this game is actually not that hard to do, or it's not that bad to do.
The jackpot crate multiplies all bolts and experience gained for a limited time.
I'm just doing this to help break the boxes. Right now, it almost looks like there's just hardly any bolts, but